Hello buddies! Good day class! This is Milky and this is Teacher Lloyd and welcome to our YouTube channel. Bago ang lahat, gusto po sana namin magpasalamat sa inyong suporta and most especially to our 314 subscribers and counting! Subscribe na naman po kayo please. Please. Hey, stop. Let's just invite them for our new content. And for our next class, we're gonna call it My Apartment Tour. Hi buddies, this is Milky. Again, thank you so much for dropping by here in our class. As what we have mentioned earlier, for this video, we're gonna call it My Apartment Tour. We will try our best to impart lessons so that you have your takeaway upon watching this video. Are you guys ready? Let's get started. Hi buddies! So right now, andito tayo sa labas ng ating apartment. I decided to start this apartment tour from the outside. Just to show you guys the convenience ng location kung nasan ako ngayon. But before we begin, I want to answer one of the most common questions that many people are confused about. And that is the difference between an apartment and a flat. So basically, an apartment is an American English, while a flat is a British English. Now, ipapakita ko sa inyo ang vicinity ng lugar na to. When we say vicinity, those are the areas or places that surround a particular place. In short, neighborhood. So as you can see right here, this is the actual road. And just across the road, there's like a park where you can walk the dog or do some exercise. And aside from that, what I really like about this place is the convenience. Because once you step outside, you can get whatever you want. For example, right here, okay, so this time, let's get inside. Okay, so right now we're here at the parking lot. So usually this is my first drop once I arrive here in my apartment. Because if you have a bike, this should be your first destination once you arrive. One of the most common questions that we have is what's the difference between motorbikes and motorcycles? Just to be clear, I'm not an expert in this kind of topic, But based on my research, the term motorbike is normally used in the United Kingdom and Australia, while motorcycle is most commonly used in the United States. And they say that motorcycles are larger, heavier, and more powerful equivalent of motorbikes. Let's go. Okay, so right now we are here in front of the lounge or reception area. So let's try to come inside. So they are using the card reader door lock in order for you to enter this building. One of the most common questions in English is that what's the difference between ground floor and first floor? It's just a matter of forms of English. When we say first floor, it is an American English, while ground floor is a British English. So now, papanik na tayo. But first, we will go to the 5th floor because ando doon yung gym, swimming pool, and kids' room. And right after that, we will go to the 23rd room to see my apartment. So in this apartment, there are 6 elevators. What I really like about this building is this is very pet friendly. They have park for pets and they have elevators for pets as well. So right now we are here in the elevator or lift. We basically call this elevator or lift. It's just a matter of forms of English. Elevator is an American English, while lift is a British English. This elevator and lift used to be called rising room. I'm going to be showing you the gym center. You need a key card. Okay, so this is the gym. I usually come here every time I have free time. Just a short trivia about this. Gym is a shortened term for gymnasium. In Latin, it means school for gymnastics, while in Greek, it means public places where exercises are practiced. Every time I have free time, I make sure that I will hit the gym. Why? Because according to research, people who don't regularly exercise may lose 80% of their muscle strength by the age of 65. That's why it's very important for every one of us, despite of how hectic your schedule is, to hit the gym or to do exercise. Okay, so right now, we're here on the 23rd floor. So just a quick trivia, we all know that Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world. It contains 163 floors, but that floor is not accessible to people or not accessible to public. Let's go. Okay, so this is my room. I don't live here alone. Okay, I live with my friend. His name is Mark. I informed him na magkakaroon ako ng apartment tour. And aside from that, I also have a dog. His name is Momo. You will meet him later on. Okay, but for now, let's do the apartment tour. Welcome to my apartment. Welcome to my room, guys. Now I will show you the different areas of my room. Before we continue, let me just explain to you something. Many people are confused between room and area. Should you say living room or living area? Basically, when we say room, it is project-bound boundaries. That means it is a specific space with boundaries or divisions na namamagitan sa kanila. While area is a view bound. Okay? There's no specific boundaries. By just simply looking at the area or the place or the space, you can simply create division or diversion. To make it simple, you can have a single room in a particular space, but you can have multiple areas in the same space. So for this apartment, this is what we call fully furnished apartment. Okay, that means hindi na namin kailangan bumili ng appliances because everything or most of the necessary appliances provided na ng apartment na to. So first, let's go to the kitchen area. So of course, this is where we usually cook. Well, I don't usually cook. My roommate does. Hindi ako ganong nagluluto because I don't have the luxury of time. I just usually order from Grab or eat outside. If I have time, I will try to cook. I just usually use our air fryer here, electric kettle, microwave oven. So this is the induction, and andito ang aming utensils, and then other kitchen equipment and utensils. And here, andito ang aming mga seasoning and other food stocks. Here as well. And of course, this is our fridge. Okay, this is one of my favorites actually because, as you can see, it's very luxurious. So sa Philippines, basically, yung mga mayayaman lang yung meron nito. There we go. And this is the dining area or the dining table. Research says that utilizing dining table increases quality time with friends and family and encouraging conversations and interactions. Okay, now this time I will show you our living area. Living area is known as parlor room. So as you can see, we have here the couch, the fan, the smart TV, and we also have plants. Well, they don't belong to me. They belong to my roommate. Mark is a plantita. And of course, let me introduce to you my dog. This is Momo. Momo, come here. Momo. This is Momo. He is a poodle and he is 2 years old now. They say that poodles are one of the most intelligent and easily trained dogs in the world. Baby, say hi to them. Kiss. Hi. Sa mga gustong mag-alaga ng poodle dyan, this is very recommendable. Why? Because first, they're really smart. You can train them, especially if you will spend time. They can easily be trained. And aside from that, this is good for people na may allergy sa fur or sa balahibo because they don't shred. Hindi naglalagas yung balahibo nila. That's the reason why I really considered buying a poodle. Because as a teacher, our voice is very important. So, medyo namamaos kami kapag nakakalanghap kami ng balahibo or fur. And if you will Momo? Baby. And also, they are hyperactive. They have a lot of energy. Every time that I walk Momo out, ako yung napapagod imbis siya. Momo! Yeah! Look at that. And if you will buy poodle, I would just like to inform you that there are 4 variations of poodle. So first, we have the standard poodle. That's the biggest in this kind of breed. Second, we have the medium poodle. And third is the miniature poodle. Momo is a miniature poodle, and then the smallest poodle of their kinds is toy poodle. Initially, I thought that Momo was a toy poodle because ganito lang siya kaliit. But he became bigger and bigger and bigger hanggang, look, halos kalahati na siya ng katawan ko. But it's fine. I bought this cage kasi, as you can see, dito sa apartment namin, masyadong maraming halaman, madaming sapatos, madaming pwedeng mabasag, masira. We even have carpets just like this. Most of the time, kapag hindi siya nakakulong, or pag nakawala siya sa kulungan, pagdating namin sa room, sobrang gulo. There were times na hinayaan ko siya sa labas. But eventually, when I arrived home, sobrang kalat. So I just decided to put him in a cage. And also, I have a roommate. I have to consider him. Meron na ding instance na dumumi si Momo sa room niya kasi nakawala si Momo sa cage niya. They are hyperactive. You cannot blame them for being like that. It's my fault because I'm too busy. I don't have time to walk him outside every single day. I work from 7:30 to 10 p.m. So every time I finish working, I just want to take a rest and sleep. So I don't really have a lot of time for Momo. But every time I have free time, I really manage my time to spend time with him because I really love my baby. Kiss me. Love you, love you. Okay, so that's it. Huwag mo akong ipapahiya. Okay, come here. Good boy. Okay, get it? Oh, come here, baby. Okay, good. One more time. Back. Okay, there we go. And ganyan lang siya. Ganyan lang kababaw ang kaligayahan ng mga aso. That's why, again, as much as possible, if you will buy a dog, make sure that you will spend time with it. You will spend money for them as well because their maintenance is quite expensive. And of course, love them because you're the only one that they have. Okay, baby, stay there, okay? I'll show them my room. Okay, so our next stop is the toilet. Ta-da! There's nothing special here, but remember, in English, there's so many words that you can use to call or to describe toilet. But there's what we call the fancy word, which is latrine. While there's a polite word to say toilet, which is lavatory. And also, if you want to be very specific, you can just say WC. In English, WC stands for water closet. It is a place where there's a toilet but there's no bathroom. So kung pupunta ka lang sa isang lugar na walang bathroom, shower room, you can just say WC or water closet. Now, let's go here. This is our laundry room, or in other words, you can also say utility room. So we have here the washing machines, the hangers, clotheslines. Andi dito pa yung mga damit ko. Hindi ko pa nasisilong. There we go. Mama, come here. And of course, my room. There's nothing special in my room because my room is the guest room. I'm occupying the guest room. My roommate is occupying the master bedroom. I really like it because you really have privacy. Ta-da! Momo! Look at Momo. Okay, so this is my room. This is not too big, but It's okay with me. Ito lang yung gusto kong kwarto. The bed is fine. And then the closet also here. So this is my closet. So as you can see, I have a lot of clothes. I don't know why. Maybe because of the time when I was just starting. Just a little backstory. When I was just starting 4 years ago, when I arrived here in Vietnam, I only had 7 kilos of luggage. 7 kilos is just literally a one backpack. I only had like 3 underwears, 3 t-shirts, and 3 shorts, and that's it. I didn't have the working clothes, the formal clothes that you can use to go to work, even the shoes, just to pass the immigration officer. I'm guilty. I'm one of those people who lied just to pass the immigration. I know na daming issues, controversies about our immigration system. I don't want to say anything against them because, again, as an OFW, I know what's happening around. There's a reason why they are doing that. It's for the benefits, welfare, security of us OFW or overseas Filipino workers. It's just that there are people who are excessively using their power. Well, hindi naman siya may iwasan kahit naman as a teacher, even in other professions. There are people who are abusing their power. That's the reason nagkakaroon tayo ng mga problema. So I don't blame, I won't say anything negative about them because again, I will choose to believe na what their objective is, what they're aiming for is for security and safety of us overseas Filipino workers. And I also have this. Ta-da! My friend gave it to me as a gift. And this is my working and study station. I also have this. This is a steamer. This is way better than ironing my clothes. That's it. Okay, now for one of my favorite spots here in my apartment, the balcony. Ta-da! Just simply look at the view. Okay, so this is a balcony. Many people are confused between balcony and veranda. When we say veranda, it is a structure attached to the house on the ground floor, while this balcony is a structure attached on the upper floors and does not have any access on the ground floor. And lastly, what can we learn from this video? First of all, I would like to say thank you. If you made it this far, that means mahaba ang pasensya mo for you to be able to make it at this point of this video. Thank you so much. And of course, aside from all the knowledge that I've shared to you, I personally also want to impart lessons or morals that could somehow be useful for you, hindi man ngayon, maybe bukas, or in the future. And if there's one lesson that I would like to impart to you buddies, that would be never ever deprive yourself from comfort and consolation that you deserve and worked hard for. Why did I say so? Sadly, in the Philippines, we have a lot of stereotypes about OFWs or overseas Filipino workers. There's so many actually, but one of those is we have this kind of thinking or mentality or false assumption na kapag OFW ka or if you're a Filipino working abroad, dapat nag-iipon ka, nagpapakapagod ka, or nagpapakahirap ka sa ibang bansa para sa pamilya. Which is totoo naman. Lahat na tatlo na nabanggit ko, totoo yun. However, those stereotypes disregard the fact na marami din namang OFW ang successful at masasarap ang buhay sa ibang bansa. Well, I'm not claiming that I'm successful or masarap ang buhay ko dito. I consider myself as blessed and grateful sa kung ano man ang meron ako ngayon. With all honesty, prior to shooting this video or this kind of class or content, I was a little bit hesitant. Personally, medyo ayoko siyang gawin. Why? Because I'm afraid of being judged and being misunderstood. Kasi baka may mga tao na hindi ako maintindihan. Madaming tao, i-criticize ako, the way ko ilatag yung content ko, na baka hindi nila makita yung gusto kong ipakita. Because I'm afraid of those stereotypes. For some people na magsasabi sa akin or magsasabi sa inyo that this might be too much for me, that I could have chosen somewhere cheaper, given the fact na I work all day, natutulugan mo lang naman siya. Yes, I totally get and understand that. I even told that to myself initially. And same thing can happen to you. There might be people who will tell you what is enough and what is not enough for you. I just hope that people get to understand and realize that we have our ways on facing and battling our life challenges. And for me, personally, this is my way of coping up and fighting my battles. As an OFW, I must say that mental health should be our utmost priority. It is something that we should take care of, take into consideration, and to deal with. This is my way of taking care of my mental health. Homesickness, loneliness, demotivation, depression, hindi yan maiiwasan. But there are much more battles and challenges na kinakaharap ng mga OFWs that you might not know about. Even I personally have a lot of struggles and challenges na hindi ko pwedeng i-share sa inyo. As someone who works with 2 jobs from 7:30 to 9 p.m. from Monday to Saturday, and on Sunday, that day is allotted for everything that I need to prepare for the week that comes after. And I can personally say that it is physically exhausting and mentally draining. Those are the things that we are battling with. And in order for us to keep motivated, we have to pacify ourselves that could make us feel at ease. Kailangan namin gumawa ng mga bagay na magbibigay sa amin ng comfort, convenience, in order for us to keep motivated. So kung ikaw, malakas kang kumain, madalas kang gumastos, madalas kang gumala, madalas kang uminom, madalas kang bumarkada, at kung ano-ano pa, those activities that you continuously doing, you should ask yourself, maybe that is your unconscious effort in order for you to battle a certain thing na meron kang pinagdadaanan. As someone who works so hard in order to provide my family's needs and support and to give my parents their dream retirement, and for you as well, who is trying and working so hard just to put yourself out of whatever your situation that you are in, we should never deprive ourselves from comfort and consolation that we ourselves deserve and worked hard for.